I'm Ian Rush and you're watching the Redmen TV.
Hello, welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the Uncensored match build-up show ahead of Liverpool's trip down to Cardiff City, or it's at Anfield South. You know, for our younger viewers won't understand that joke. It's fine. Okay, I have with me Chris Pajak of the outstanding band The Ragamuffins, Dave Jaggs, and John Machin as well. Anyone who watched our goal reaction vid will know him as the brother of the dancing man at the back. Yeah, Chris, obviously we've come off the back of two tremendous away results. This is the sort of the deadly trio that we're all worried about. We've been talking about confidence and we've been talking about title races. Is there like a massive fear that having come through all this, that this is the exact type of game that we could bull our all away on?
Not for me, not anymore.
Good. Explain. Expand.
I think we've been through every test this season of our team, and I think now that I am in a place where I can go, we're going to go there and fucking steamroll them, and actually have confidence in that, instead of thinking, oh, if I say it, fucking they might not do it, and the team this is the type of game that we slip up on. No, not this team, not the way they're playing at the moment, not with the way Gerrard, Suarez, Sturridge, Sterling are playing. No, we're going to go there and we're going to dick them in the eye.
I think there's the point, isn't it, Dave, that yeah, I think we're all starting to feel so much more confident about Liverpool's chances between now and the end of the season, whether that means winning the title or not. The point is, of course, is that our fears are irrelevant to Liverpool's chances to a certain extent. It's football. We could well drop points, but the way Liverpool are playing, we've got to be looking forward to every game.
Exactly. At the minute, I think you look at you've got to look at the opposition. You think, okay, Cardiff fighting for their lives to stay in the league, but I think similarly they look at us and think, Jesus Christ, shit! They battered Man United without really getting out of second or third gear.
Who did we beat?
Some team.
Man United.
Some mid-table side.
I mean, we battered Southampton as well, and Southampton went there and put 4 past them in the not too distant past.
Well, are you captain in Sturridge, are you? On the fancy on the back of his words.
No, I'm just mentally preparing for the trivia question.
I mean, you can't go there like and just expect to win. But similarly, I certainly don't think it holds any fear.
Mm. What about you, Dad? I mean, obviously, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in charge. There's bad omens there. You know, they are a team fighting for their lives.
In the director's box yesterday, wasn't he, watching?
Yeah, eyeing up the United job.
Yeah, I mean, I like when Rodgers said last week that the players came back from their short break and he wanted to ease them into training gently, and he said he had to calm them down because they were all so up for it. And that they look like a team that's up for it. They look like they've got belief in themselves.
You could hear them screaming at Old Trafford after the goals. I mean, they were woohoo like fans, weren't they?
Yeah. And I agree with
and
Chris.
Also Homer Simpson.
I agree with Chris. I probably think that they are really focused now, so I don't see them slipping up against Cardiff. Yeah.
And this is the point. I mean, again, I can literally hear people scrambling underneath desks to touch wood and bring out the lucky rabbit's feet and all that. I think the point we've made, I tried to make consistently over the last few weeks is, yeah, there is a certain fear factor involved with being a Liverpool fan, and we've had so many false dawns in the past. And Liverpool could well drop points because that's just how football is. I don't think Chelsea expected to drop points at the weekend. The shit does happen, but I think we've got every reason to be not like, let's not be blasé about it. But I'm buzzing for this game. I'm as excited for this Cardiff game as I was for the Man United game now, and I think that's absolutely amazing. What a position to be in so far.
I think the other thing for me, anyway, personally, is that not only have I got confidence in the way the team's playing, I've got confidence that Rodgers is going to go up there and set up right. Whereas last season I didn't know whether Rodgers is going to set up right for different teams. He's tinkered the last few games with the system and he's got it right every single time. Yeah. So that gives me confidence that it doesn't matter who we're playing. Yeah. The players are on form, the manager will put the right tactics out and we'll take them.
Well, I want to come back to the tactical versatility in a moment, but first it's trivia question time. If you wondered if we could top last week's, let's find out. Trivia question. In the form of a haiku. Bluebird and Redman give former Redders debut, champs of Europe both. This is what I get when I give you carte blanche, Dave. Okay. Is anyone interested in writing trivia questions for us? Get in touch with us at Redmen TV on Twitter. No, okay, so Dave, just for those of us not necessarily au fait with poetry in any of its forms, just put it in a sentence for me with a question at the end.
It should say underneath, actually.
Question deciphered. Hey! Scrolling. Which former Liverpool and Cardiff player gave a former Liverpool player his debut as a manager? The Champs of Europe thing is just a clue. So, which former Liverpool and Cardiff player gave a former Liverpool player his debut as a manager? Oh, sorry.
What?
Not a debut as a manager.
While he was a
Gave him his
manager.
debut while he was a manager. Not.
As a manager.
So, which former Liverpool and Cardiff player gave a former Liverpool player his debut?
Yeah, me both.
Oh, the manager and the player?
Yeah.
Champs of Europe, both.
Okay. Outstanding. Okay. If you're interested, stay tuned till the end. So where were
If
we?
you want any more haikus, then go to
www.com. Arsedpoetry.com. Liverpool's tactical versatility, Dave, as Chris sort of touched on there. Brendan Rodgers does seem to be developing a far greater sort of repertoire of tactical approaches to playing football matches.
Yeah, I think the other thing is he's got a week to prepare for most of these games, so he can go, right, okay, 2 weeks to prepare for David Moyes, go and see them playing against West Brom, see what they do,
Really
see what they're all about.
that for one day.
Yeah, he played
Spend the other
5 minutes, did
13
his
days
own
on
work on the bus.
Put the nest in the bar.
But yeah, he's played. He looked at how Everton played against Cardiff. Thought, okay, this is what they did. We can do that better. We hope. And and it makes a big difference being able to set up a team. And I sound like Mourinho here, but and I think that'll stand us in really good stead going into the last couple of games of the season.
You've got a better coat than Mourinho, don't you? And a better temperament, attitudes, face, personality. Yeah, I mean that. But something we hinted at on the final word show. For the first time in ages, I mean, I still expect Liverpool to pretty much line up as, you know, very similar to how we've done in recent weeks. But we've got options, and we've got ways we can change it in personnel.
I mean, I suppose I need to apologise to the club and to Brendan Rodgers after the transfer window when we didn't buy anyone. I said I don't see how we can possibly carry on at the level we're playing at without more resources. I didn't see how the midfield could, you know, function. And yet it looks like now we've got a wealth of midfield players we can chop and change. And, you know,
We've just turned out to Coutinho and Sterling, gone, fancy playing in midfield for a bit, and they've gone, yeah, no problem, boss.
Yeah.
And, okay, so go for it.
You know, everything's looking really rosy at the moment. Lucas has come back as well.
Does he get in the team?
No, well that's it.
Probably not to begin with. Anybody, he's there, isn't he? And he can give Gerrard a rest if necessary. And if you want to shore a game up, you can bring him on. And
that's it. The title's shown up with the game to go.
Give him a run out.
Give Lucas a
get him fit for the World Cup. Be fine.
But it's right, isn't it? I think we still do we're still a little lacking up front. I mean, Aspas got a run out, didn't he, at the end of the game, which I think was more just done to shine United fans on.
Yeah. I'm going to bring Aspas on, fuck you.
But I think we're still lacking maybe one more quality attacking player. Definitely, you know, you'd want one of Moses or Aspas to be a game changer. Yeah. At the very least. But as I say now, Sakho's fit, so we've got options to change. We can go with 3 at the back if we wanted to. We've got enough fit centre halves there. We've got 4 fit centre halves.
The other thing is, if you put Sterling on in place of Coutinho, you play differently.
Yeah.
So you're not just having different formations. The way you actually play them can be different, given the person. With Joe Allen in there, it's different as well.
Yeah, it's fascinating, isn't it? Really, like you say, we're not necessarily having to. Actually, we've got the option to change the system because we've seen this move to a diamond recently. We've played 4-3-3. We've played, essentially 4-2-4 at times as well. And now we can, as you say, we can change the personnel around to a certain extent within them, which is just, it must be a nightmare for other teams to prepare against that. How do you prepare against that?
I don't think anyone, as you say, you know how the players are going to line up, give or take, maybe one or two players, but I haven't got a clue what system we'll go with against Cardiff. I wouldn't be surprised actually to see Henderson drop out and have Alan and Gerrard play, and then see the return of Coutinho and Sterling.
Yeah. I would suspect Alan would go out before Hendo, which I think would be a shame, because I think he's actually performed quite well in the last, you know, did he come on against Southampton? Is that right?
No, he
started against Southampton. Came on against Swansea, didn't he?
He started the last two, but the only reason I say that is to give Henderson a bit of a rest, because he's rested Sterling.
The Chelsea game, when they kicked Henderson in the first minute, and he didn't really function for the rest of the half. He got better in the second half, and we didn't function very well without him playing.
Yeah.
You know, so I do wonder whether at this stage of the season, you know, Henderson's in for the long haul.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, is anything is that if you're looking at the games, if everything there's 9 games to go, and as you say, it's a game every week, more or less. I think there might be something that crops up between now and then. But can the players keep going? You'd like to think.
Well, Gerrard said in his interview before the United game that where he's playing and how he's playing at the moment, he could play 4 games a week. And he said playing the number 10 in 2009, he couldn't play 2 games a week, 3 games a week. He said now he can play 4.
And he's playing the best football he's played for ages and ages at the moment.
Yeah. It was a great point in one of the Van Camp videos as well, is that who thought we'd have been saying that after Aston Villa game.
Yeah.
He's been a revelation in that role so far, you know.
I thought the Aston Villa game wasn't his fault. It was the way that Rodgers set us up. You know, I don't think he was playing necessarily in that deep line role. He was just 1 of 4 in the middle, wasn't he?
Well, I think the other thing is it's credit to Rodgers, because people have said that a really good coach never stops trying to improve players, and when you've got a player like Steven Gerrard who's won all the plaudits in the game you can possibly win, apart from the highway tramp shitter, whatever you want to call him, and yeah, if you're looking at him and thinking at 33 years old he's learning a new position, effectively a new position and a new role within the team, and he's doing it mid-season to cope with something, and he's done it phenomenally. It's a real credit.
Well, there's a point Tony Barrett made that 8 of that starting 11 against Man United were already at the club when Brendan Rodgers took over, which is a testament to his coaching ability, that he's able to get those players playing beyond themselves.
Like. And how many people were saying we desperately needed a defensive midfield player, and now we're thinking, well, maybe we don't.
Yeah. You know? No, without a shadow of a doubt, definitely not this. Not now.
I don't know. I still do think we do. But
I don't
think it's a major concern.
Yeah, no, definitely not as pressing. I think obviously Gerrard's not going to last forever, but as you say, I think right now you're looking at our team, and I still think it's just that if Aspas was better, or at least if he'd scored a few goals, I'd feel a lot more relaxed. But that's it.
He's getting better and better at Sunderland every time I see him. He's putting in a real shift.
Bonus. Look forward to seeing him back.
Well, you're going to see him back in a couple of weeks, but he won't be playing. He'll just be watching.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Let us know if you think Liverpool should make any changes. Do Liverpool go with the same starting 11? Does Sterling drop out a game? Does Allen go out? Henderson, etc., etc. Does Sacco get a game? Can you drop when you break up the Bash brothers at the back? It doesn't look like it at the moment. We're going to be discussing the Aga and Scale partnership on the Reds News Roundup show, which is on the redmentv.com, which is free for a month, as you should well know by now. But if you haven't checked it out, do it. It's boss. Everything is boss at the moment, and it just means there's more bossness happening on the website. Score predictions then, please. Dad, what do you reckon it's going to be?
4-0. That's the first time I've predicted we won't concede a goal all season.
Go ahead, Dave.
3-1.
Okay.
3-0.
Excellent.
2 Liverpool.
Okay. 1-0 to Liverpool, because nobody expects it to be that tight. And I'd like to think our momentum will carry on, but again, it's another one of those tests for us, I think. You know, it's another one, I've said it so many times this season, and we generally end up doing really well when I say it, but don't care how we win. It's just important now that we just win games.
Are you talking a gritty 1-0 score in the first 10 minutes and drag it out, or are you talking a Fulham 2009 win it in the last 5
I'm talking
seconds?
like Yossi Benayoun cropping up to fucking, you know what I mean? Like, it'll be horrible, it'll be hard work, it'll remind us that it's not plain sailing between now and the end of the season, but hopefully we'll get there. Let us know your score predictions in the comments section underneath. If you're watching this on YouTube, of course, don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up and to share it on Google Plus and Twitter and Facebook and
subscribe as well.
And yes, such a thing. Do click to subscribe to the YouTube. I saw it on an episode of Smallville once. The trivia question: in the form of a haiku, Bluebird and Redman give former Red his debut, champs of Europe both. Deciphered which former Liverpool and Cardiff player give a former Liverpool player his debut. Name them both the champions of Europe. Things just like that. Any
Tosha?
Tosha is the only one I can think of.
And who did he give his debut to? Whilst manager of Real Sociedad?
John Aldridge?
No.
Oh! Xabi Alonso.
Xabi Alonso, there it is. Well done. Check out the big brain on Dave. If you got that right, congratulations. Give yourself a big pat on the back and go and have a cup of tea. That you would have had normally during the question. Yeah, so that's it. Don't forget to leave all your thoughts and rants and what have you in the comment section underneath. Don't forget to watch the rest of the Redmen videos that we've got going for free on YouTube. And of course, we've got more Redmen goodness. And why wouldn't you? Everything is awesome. Go to redmentv.com and sign up. Anyway, thanks very much, gents, for joining us. Dave, enjoy your dash to your gig. We've cut it fine, but we're going to do it.
He's got 10 seconds before he's got to go.
I was going to say, after slagging off David Moyes, I'll have to put his red army waiting outside the gate.
Pitchforks at the gates of Manchester. Anyway, right, Sal. Thanks very much for watching and good night. Ta-ra.
Oh, mate, got your Red Bull? Stay awake, stay awake. Stay awake.
And we're all ready for kickoff here at Old Trafford.